Yeah, another interesting story. Some of us might have heard about what happened in Sierra Leone, 1997. How late Major Johnny Paul Nkrumah took over the government of Alhaji Dr. Tejan Kabbah, a democratically elected government of Sierra Leone. How our then President General Sani Abacha sent us. We were 3,000 special forces, and the commander-in-chief of Nigerian Armed Forces ordered us to move from Liberia. Liberia and Sierra Leone is just like Nigeria and Cameroon. We just cross water, we enter there. We use Nigerian Navy ship Ambe. How we moved in 2 days after the coup. The coup happened on the 25th of May, 1997. Then on the 27th of May, 2 days after the coup, the commander-in-chief gave order that 3,000 special forces be sent to Sierra Leone to counter the coup from Monrovia, Liberia. I was lucky to be among the 3,000 special forces. I say lucky because it's part of experience. Every player, every football player want to go to World Cup. Every soldier want to engage in battle, because when you go to battle, you'll be able to tell other people what you saw. Understand? That's why we know those who are men in the military. So I want to narrate how we move into Sierra Leone, how we process and counter the coup. Watch out. Yeah, welcome to the part 2 of how we counter the coup in Sierra Leone. Remember, late Major Johnny Paul Nkrumah took over the democratically elected government of Alhaji Dr. Tejan Kabbah on the 25th of May 1997. So as I said in my part 1, General Abacha gave order that we should move to Liberia, 3,000 special forces. We should move from Liberia to Sierra Leone to counter the coup. And just like play, all of us were gathered at the free port of Monrovia, their seaport, their international seaport. From there, we boarded a Nigerian Navy ship Ambe. We were 3,000 special forces. We went there with some artillery gun, armored vehicles, armored personnel carriers, and infantrymen, enough support weapon and ammunition and food. And we got to their water key, their own port there in Freetown. And when we got there, the original plan was the ship will open so that we can drive out all those things. But on getting there, they refused to allow us open the ship. And that was how the junta himself came to inspect the ship. So they sent soldiers from Sierra Leone, the military juntas, to come and inspect, to know what we came. They asked us why we came, and we told them we came to assist our soldiers, because before the coup, Nigerian soldiers were already there training some Sierra Leonean soldiers. And they did not believe us, because they thought they knew we came for the war, for the coup. So, as I said in my part 2, after the inspection by the junta, they discovered that the weapons we carried were not to come and support our soldiers. They knew we came to counter the coup. So the man gave order that we should surrender the weapon to them. And our commander, the commander of the troops, 3,000 special forces that were inside the Ambe, was General Ojogojo. I will never forget. And I was there with my rugged propelled grenade, RPG, with my Kalashnikov, and everybody with his own weapon, with his own wife. Those weapons are our wives in the battlefield. We were inside the ship. So the instruction was given that we should surrender our weapon to them. I remember General Ojogojo radioed our commander-in-chief, General Sani Abacha, and gave him the situation report, the sea trap. And Abacha told him, say he doesn't want to hear from him again until they get out from that place. Say Sierra Leone is too small for us to surrender our weapon to them. And everywhere was quiet. The man shouted, morale, only few soldiers could say hi. When he shouted the second time, we all responded, chorus, hi. That means the morale was very, very high, ready for the war. And that was how the battle started. The Sierra Leonean soldiers sent their 2 helicopter gunship. They were just hovering over our ship to tell us, the message was that if you don't surrender, we are going to bomb. Let's watch out. So after much negotiation with the juntas, they allow us to bring down only few weapons, light weapons. They didn't allow us to bring down those big armament we brought from Liberia. Then we headed directly to Kozo. Kozo is a town outskirts of Freetown, and it's very close to Effiong. Effiong is where we have the another airport, apart from the one in Monrovia, in Freetown. So there, we were there planning, and planning. Then something happened. On the 2nd of June, 1997, the Sierra Leonean rebels joined together with the juntas. All together, they gave us a very serious attack. When they say attack, I mean all-round attack. Because we were in Kozo, and this Kozo is surrounded by hill. So they gave us all-round attack. Their plan was to finish all of us. Fortunately, we fought back, we defended our position, and we repelled them. It was not easy. I will never forget what happened that day. Very early in the morning, we started hearing a bombshell. Before we knew it, everywhere under fire. And we were able to fight them. And the BBC Focus on Africa was reporting that they have killed all of us. But thank God, I'm still the one reporting there. If I died, that means they will not hear from me. We were able to fight gallantly and held our ground. I'm going to give bit by bit. Watch out for part 5.